Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Alps Panorama at the Northern Sea here in Farming Simulator 19. There's some good sell prices on those. I think we might end up making a decent bit of money. And then chickens over here, we've got Rhode Island Reds. Mostly we're worrying about other things. So pigs, I don't know. We don't know when the best time of the year to buy them is either. And it's much the same with these. They're fairly even throughout the year for the predicted prices. It's the same with these. So predicted prices, it doesn't seem to matter when we buy our cows. Or our pigs, for that matter. Alright. And you are doing a wonderful job up through there. So I'm going to let you carry on with doing that. And my next job is... Actually, my next job is to go and start buying some animals. So we're going to want to buy pigs. I will... Oh, no. There's one other thing I want to do first. I want to go to soil composition. I want to go to grass. And then I want to go over to growth. And all of the grass, other than the stuff that we've actually planted ourselves, the grass is all actually ready to harvest already. Now, we can wait a little bit longer so that we get a better yield from it. But we've got grass right now that we can go and harvest. And we've got a lot of land, a lot of grass on it that we'd be able to go and benefit from. So we could start doing that. Let's have a look at the cows a second. And we'll see what the price is for buying the cows in. That's the other thing we haven't looked at yet, is what is the prices for... It's not there. We need to go around this side. What are the prices for cows? We can come over this side. That's where we get those. I want to get that one going. Yes. Okay, that'll be tomorrow. It's not going to be today on that one. And then I go here and I have a look. Right. Limousin male is 2,500. Ayrshire, low feed consumption and price per head are both two well-worthy trade-offs for lower milk. Right, and Ayrshire is milk producer. Limousin is expensive but feed efficient, meaning it will grow very quickly and give a good price at market. That is a meat animal right there. The Sailor, high marbling in the carcass. Ooh, okay. High marbling, that basically means the fat is quite spread out in the meat. So that one would be worth considering. And then the Holsteins are milk. These are the absolute top for milk. They require a lot of feed, expensive to buy up front, but produces the most milk. So I'm thinking that we want Holsteins. Now, we can only buy female, so we would actually have to get some males here as well to go with them. And probably go with the Limousin, although I thought Limousins were white. Maybe I got that wrong. But anyway, the Holsteins... We want to get a herd of Frisian cows. I'm not quite sure how many we get, but they're 2,000 euros a piece, which is a little bit pricey. So I don't know about that. We're going to have to give that some serious thought. If we have a look in here, we can see that the current price of silage at the barn is 200 euros per 1,000 litres. Now, the one thing I'm not really sure about with seasons is if bales have that same price or if they use a different price. I think they have the same price, so 200 euros per 1,000 litres is pretty poor when it comes to selling silage, and it doesn't look like there's anywhere else that we can go and sell the stuff. So if we were to go and make a load of silage off of the fields, we're not going to be making very much money out of it. Milk, on the other hand, milk sells for a lot of money. There is a lot of money in milk. And there's also a fair bit in wool as well, although I'm not really that concerned about getting wool. So, I mean, the other stuff is for later on. We've got, at the moment, that one's working away. We've got grass at this stage of growth. So we could either go and cut a little bit now, or we can leave this until we get another growth stage. I'm thinking it would be best to leave it until we get another growth stage. And then we could do something. But I'm also thinking that, yes, we should actually get some cows. And we could start off with them. We could go with pigs. But Downside of pigs is we don't have very much at the moment, and if we miscalculate, we're going to run out of food. Whereas cows, there is acres and acres of grass out there. We can get plenty of grass there, and it's not going to be any problem at all. So I think that cows are the way forward. Hang on, let's wash this one off a second. Cows are definitely the way forward, at least to start with. We've only got 140,000 euros. Now, we've got a mower over there. We've got the mower on the Xerion, on Ducky Xerion, actually. And we're going to need, if we're going to do silage, we'll do bales to start with. We'll seriously consider doing something different later on. Seriously consider doing some... Actually, the one thing that I'd actually really like to do is the clamp silage using grass. And not using a forager, using a forage wagon. I'd like to do grass with a forage wagon in a clamp silo. And I think that would be quite a cool thing to go and do. So we can get one of these here. I mean, like the small one there. It doesn't tell you how much you can actually fit into these things. I know that that one there is huge. I used that one already. But, I mean, if we were to use a single one, it's 45,000 euros. Looking at the size of this thing, it is quite a beast, really. We'll have to find somewhere to go and lay this one down. I'm not quite sure where we would even put it. Right, it is quite a substantial beastie. We'd probably put it out here somewhere. Maybe we would actually put it into this field. I think putting it into this field would probably work better. If we were to, like, put it about there, we would be able to access both sides, and we could sort of put some stuff around. The only downside to doing that is this road here is a placed one. You can see by the edges of it. So we wouldn't be able to put anything sort of going up to the edge of it. And that goes against it. That's not in its favour at all. It's the same with that road there, which I don't really like. So, with that bit in mind, I'm thinking it's somewhere around here would be better, because then we've got this track here, we'll be able to access both sides of it, and that would be better. Or we could put it over this side somewhere, sort of close to that road, because we do we own this field? Can't remember if we own that field or not. Let's go to land, like this. The bit next to the shop, yes, we own everything all the way round us here. So we do own the bit next to the shop. So, I mean, that wouldn't be a problem. We'd be able to do that. That would actually work. But anyway, that's later on. We're not going to do that now. So, what are we going to go and do now? I'm going to go and put this one away. We'll go and check on the stuff up in the fields. And then... grass, well, we're going to do grass. I did say that I was going to try and look at courseplay. And you've probably guessed by now that I'm now sort of a little bit further forward in real life time. I'm not able to get courseplay to work at the moment for whatever reason. It's simply not showing up in my mods in the game. It's absolutely not showing up at all. I've no idea why. It makes no sense. But if it's not showing up, like I've downloaded courseplay and I put it there. I tried to get it to work. It doesn't work at all. I can't get it. So courseplay, I was going to sort of try and use it so that we could do some grass work with it. Because apparently with courseplay, you don't need to be in fields. You can actually set it like working around a patch, and then you don't need to be completely in the fields. And I thought, well, this is wonderful. This would be absolutely awesome if we do that. Yeah, I could get on board with that. But apparently that's not going to happen. At least not at the moment. So we will use the GPS and stuff like that to do it, but we can't do any courseplay. Yes, that is the... we can leave the grass in windrows with that one. So we've got windrows with that one right there. So we're not going to need a rake. The only thing we're going to need for grass is a baler. That is the only thing. And we've got a couple of options with the balers. Let's go into here, and we want to go to baling tech over here. The first option is going to be, we're going to be using that Wrapmaster for doing any of it, because that's the one that I have personally modified, so the wrapping time is half of what it would otherwise be, which is going to just save us a huge amount of time. All right, that's the only reason that I do that, is it saves us a huge amount of time. Now, the other thing I want to do is I want to have a look at some of these different balers. That one there I was sort of thinking about. We've got a Stevie baler right there, which does go faster, and it does 8,000 litres. I'm using a baler. Well, I'm actually using the variable bale capacity in the hardcore series, and I'm really pleased with the variable bale capacity. It's really awesome. Although I've just got it set on 8,000 litres. And for baling, I do think that the Stevie mod is the best option. I think that is the one that we should go for, because it just runs along the ground faster. We're not sort of using massive, obscene volumes, and the fact that we get 8,000 litres per bale instead of 4,000 litres per bale means that we're handling half of the bales that we would otherwise handle, and I think that is a really good thing as well. Now, I just want to go over to the shop over here. We've got our planter over there that is ready for planting our other field. Hang on, I want to go... No. Alt-S. There, seasons. Right. We've got the planter over here. We've got our planner right here. We've got grass, corn, and grass. So we're doing corn in one of the fields. We cannot start planting corn yet because it's not warm enough for it. We need it to be 10 degrees. Plus, it's not late enough in the year. So that plant is going to sit right where it is. It's not going to hurt anything. That one can stop there. And the other bits that we're going to want are... Well, actually, I do want to have a look at silage prices. Hay and straw bales, well, silage right there. See, silage is way down on this. That is way down. But it was much higher up there, and this is generally what happens, isn't it? It sort of hovers like that, and then in the winter is when you get the best prices for selling silage. So, silage may not necessarily be worth it. I mean, what are we're getting about just under 200 there. Not much difference for doing hay. And... I think it's actually easier to do hay, although you've got to do extra passes on that in order to... Like, as our mower already leaves everything in windrows, silage is probably the best option. So we'll stick with the silage, shall we? Let's not second-guess ourselves at this stage. No, the other thing that we want to get is a trailer to go and purchase some animals. I think we will do that now. Well, that is going to be our next project. While the... stuff is up there being planted, we will get some animals, and it's animal transport that we're after. We've got 36, we can do 12 cows in that trailer. That trailer there will do 40, wait, what? The Wilson Silver Star, 80 grand, will only carry 12 cows. The Michieletto, is it the Michieletto? Michieletto? I don't know how that would be pronounced. That one will take 14 cows. That one there will take 6 cows. Then we go over this way and you look at the Stevie one, takes 36 cows. When you look at the actual trailer though, right, you look at this trailer. Look at that trailer there. 36 cows. I mean, what does the basic game one take? That one there? 12. That only handles 12 cows. That trailer would take more than 12 cows. Look at the size of that thing. That would be able to carry more than 12 cows. I mean, it wouldn't carry 36 cows unless they're double decked on it. If they're on 2 decks, then yeah, it would carry more than it. Well, possibly it could carry 36 cows. I'm looking at this, and it does look like it might actually be 2 decks in there. That's going to be more than... So I'm thinking again that actually for this, the Stevie cow is probably slightly more realistic than the other cow. Now we've got... Well, I'm not going to bother doing any changes on there. I'm only going to lease it though. I'll just lease that one. Yes. Okay, so that's 36 cows. I don't think we should take 36. I think we'll go for 24 cows in a load. More than the base game trailer. More than that. That one there will take 14 cows. That one there, with its 2 decks, takes 12, which is... It would take more than that. I'm 100% certain that it would take more than that. And then we've got to choose either a truck or a dolly and the tractor. And I think this time we will go with the dolly and the tractor. We will lease again. I want a... Oh, I don't have one. Well, that's a bit of a jolly nuisance, isn't it? That's a trailer lift. Oh, that goes all the way up there. Let's try that one. I don't know why it goes all the way back there. I'll try this, and I'm going to lease it as well. Okay, we'll see what that's like. I don't have a tandem axle dolly here. I have got the mod, I just haven't activated it. Right, well, we'll do that. Let's just jump back over to this one, and he is doing a grand job with his planting. He is racing up across the field, but we're down to just 10% left on the barley. So what I'm going to do is... He's out to this point here. And I'm going to turn off the hired help right there. And we're going to drive back to the yard, and we're going to do a complete refill on this one right now. I'll fold it up as we go. We'll do a complete refill, and then once we've done our complete refill, we will then come back out. That one can be put going, and then we can start dealing with the animals. And this is the point where I've got to start treading carefully. We've got a big old loan, I think, haven't we? Have we got a big loan? I think we have. Actually, I don't know. Did I take out a loan? I was supposed to have taken out a loan. We were supposed to start with a loan. I haven't got any loan at all. I was actually supposed to have a loan because we were supposed to bring our loan of like $1 million from the last place. All right. Well, we haven't got a loan, and we will take out a loan then. We're going to buy a load of cows, and then we're going to need to buy the machinery to go with the cows. So we're going to need to take out a loan. We're going to need to get some more money. Originally intended, I think, was to get the not have... well, yeah, we were supposed to carry over the loan. We had like $1 million in loan in the last place. We were supposed to bring that with us and pay it all off during the course of this series. That was one of our main targets. And now I can't remember how much loan we had in the last series. Right, well, we don't need to worry about that too much. We'll take out a massive, great big loan on here, and then one thing that we got to do, we're not going to worry about buying up the whole map or anything like that. The big thing that we got to do is pay off the loan. So we do want to take out a great big loan and have a lot of money borrowed, and then we want to work to paying that money off. That's going to be one of the things that we're going to want to do. We're going to go around the back route this time. I'm not going to cut across the field. I'm going to stick to the lanes. I know that I do sometimes do a lot of cutting across fields. We're not going to do that. We're going to stick to our tracks so that we don't have any unnecessary compaction on any of our fields. We really, really don't want that. Come rattling in through here. Ease it round the corner. And then head back up. So I'm going to go back down to the other end where we left off and just sort of do a little stripe in front of that tree so that once we get going again, and then the hired help does come back down, it's not going to leave a bit that we've got to go and take care of after we're all done. It's just to make life a little bit easier for us. So we run up through here. And I don't know how many times we're going to have to go and refill this one. It would be good if we could have some kind of trailer or something for doing the refilling. But right now, it's not a major sort of concern, really. I'm not all that bothered about whether we do that or not. Right, let's start you up. And I'll go through like that, there, and then lift you up. Now all I got to do is get lined up. This is a bit that's easier said than done. Especially with the whole articulated tractor malarkey that we got going on here, because these are never easy. Let's back you up a little bit, and there. Are we going? Right, job done, sorted, Frithcar coped, just. It was difficult, but he managed it. And there's our new beasties over there, so I want to go to this one, which is the fastest tractor that we've got. I'm going to unhitch you. I'm in an iron about whether we want a front weight for this tractor. Have I got a front weight kicking around for a start? I don't know, I haven't, have I? Do I want a front weight for tow? No, I don't think I do. I think we'll leave the front weight out of it. We will head up the road. We'll go over to the dealership and we will get the trailer. And we get going with that one. Let's get these beacons going. And then we've got to go over to the animal dealership. And we're going to do this. We're going to go backwards and forwards to the animal dealership a few times. And get a few cows. Now, we've got 130,000 euros at the moment. We're going to want more. I don't know. Now, it says that the cattle won't start producing milk until they've had calves. So we're going to need some males and the females. I don't know what ratio we're going to need. Now, with normal farming, you have one bull in a herd of cows. You're going to have a herd of 300 cows, and, well, I know plenty of farmers with anywhere from 70 up to 150 cows that have only got one bull for the whole herd, and that works just fine. Whether you'd need more... Right, what is this one for, exactly? Let's have a look. Unfold... Right, unfold trailer, lower trailer. Let me unfold it a minute. What does that do? Oh. Right, well that spreads that bad boy out like that. There. Fold. Lower. And that does that. What exactly is this for? Oh! Oh! I've no idea what this is for exactly. What am I supposed to be using this thing for here? Is this something to do with... Well, this is the horse stuff. This is one of the horse mods. Yeah. That's part of the horse mod. So we got trailer lift on there. But what exactly are you meant for? Like, is there something in particular you're supposed to hook up with? I mean, I don't think there is. A lot of the horse stuff was plows and you got not... Oh, yeah, there was some crop protection, wasn't there? Not that one. No, but we definitely had fertilizer technology with the horse one. There's that one right there. And we're using that one. And then planters, we've also got the horse. We got that horse there. And then those two we've got in here as well. And that's part of the mod. And then seeders as well. We've also got some more horse stuff in here somewhere, I think. Yeah, we got that one. And we got that one right there. 10,000 litres. That one isn't a direct drill. That one is. They're both 12-metre drills. So we got those two. But I'm not seeing anything that looks like a trailer of any kind. Auger... There wasn't anything in the auger wagon section, was there? Oh, wait a minute. The horse shuttle. Auger wagons, also known as chaser bins, are trailers that have their own screw conveyor. You can use them to store your crop and directly unload it into other trailers. Right, shuttle 2. The seed tender there, we really love the seed tender. We know all about that one. It is fantastic. I've got the Titan 34 UW right there, 34,000 litres. And doesn't say anything else about it, but what is this? What's this one right here? I don't understand what this bit is. That looks like... Oh, that goes on to the links. That goes on links, that does. Front loader attacher. Telehandler. Ah. So you simply use this seed wagon here to unload from one machine and put into another. That's pretty cool. That's you could use that for like loading a few things, or maybe shunting around the yard. If we can put that underneath the bin and take grain out, and then we could take it over and put it in for the chickens. We didn't need that trailer that we went and got. And then you got that one there for transporting liquids around. Okay, so there's some more stuff with the horse mod that I didn't actually realize even existed, which is pretty cool. This one here, though, I'm still none the wiser as to what exactly the purpose of this one is. Is it meant for this? I'm just bringing this one back now, and I'm going to lower that down. Well, it doesn't appear to be meant for that. Doesn't... It doesn't go under there. So what are you meant for? What is this thing for? Right, it's got the trailer attachment on there. And this does go wide, but then it wouldn't turn properly anyway, would it? Oh, hang on a minute. No, because then it lifts that up and it will push it up above. But it's got the bits that stick out the side, so that kind of indicates to me that maybe it doesn't work. I have no clue what this one is for. Absolutely no idea whatsoever what this one might be for. I can back it up to there. It goes no further than that. And lift it up. Doesn't do anything. Right, I don't know what that is. So I'm not actually going to do anything with it. I'm going to fold it. Like that. I'm going to fold it back up. And I'm going to keep this one out. Because I want somebody to tell me what this thing is used for. What do you do with it? It doesn't seem to work like a dolly, or I could be doing something wrong with it. Maybe I've got the whole. It is actually supposed to work as a dolly, but I've got it a little bit wrong on how it's supposed to be set up. I don't really know. So if someone is able to explain that little mystery to me, that would be absolutely fantastic. In the meantime, I'm going to leave that one there. We're not going to worry about it too much. It can go back there. Because, I mean, I like the idea of being able to use the tracks. That's all. I'm just thinking tracks would be pretty awesome. But we won't get too hung up on that. We've got work to do. We go into here, and we will go... Right, we'll just go with the standard one like this. We'll set up... We go with the wide tyres. I prefer using wide tyres if we can. And we'll lease that one as well. There, €500. So we'll grab that... go over to this side, and like I said, we're only going to take 24 cows at one time in that one there. I'm going to get one male of some description and 23 Holstein Friesian females, because we can't apparently have a purebred Holstein Friesian bull, although the standard practice here in the UK is to put small calves onto dairy cows. If you've got some dairy cows, if you're running a herd of Holsteins, standard practice normally is to have a Hereford bull, one of the smallest bulls there is, and that way the cow, it's not going to be, she's not going to be unnecessarily worn out with calving. If you put massive, great big calves on your cows, then complications are likely to arise, and you don't really want that. You don't really want the poor girls to have those big complications. The calves are a secondary product. And yeah, oh, okay. That's not supposed to happen. Some farmers will keep the calves and they will fatten them themselves. Some farmers will sell the calves. Everybody's got a different approach to it, but the primary purpose is for the cow to start producing milk. One thing that should be noted with Holsteins is they are such specialist milk producers, and I have heard it said before that it's not very nice that the cows have their calves taken away. One of the biggest problems you have with Holsteins is they don't have very much mothering instinct. They have been bred purely for milk production. And well, that's about all we've got time for in today's episode. So we're going to go and take a little bit of a break. We need to chill out on the beach, relax, and build up some strength. So while we're doing that, if you've enjoyed the episode, then could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.